Morning, everybody. It is Friday, May the 14th, and I'm going turkey hunting. So stay tuned, and we'll see you over there in the woods. Morning again, everybody. I'm still on my way. Stopped, got a little bit of breakfast at Sheets. It is 5:43, and as you can see by the sky, it is light. 36 degrees over here. It's supposed to get up close to 60 or in the low 60s. And as I hopefully said in the first clip, I decided to take the day off. Yesterday was a beautiful day, and since Saturday seemed to put the birds quiet the past few times we've went, I decided I'm gonna give it a try now on a Friday and see what happens. So stay tuned. Okay, folks, I have arrived over here on the lease, and of course I come over here and find out somebody's dummy locking the gate, just as I expected. I'd end up finding it that way, but that's not about what I'm here for. I'm here for turkey hunting, and I'm going to show you. No matter how early you get up in the morning, I got up at 4:30. I left the house at 15 after 5. Stopped and got a croissant, and of course it is kind of dark in the woods, but there's the skyline this morning, and I'm getting ready to do a little owl hoot. Let's just see if we hear anything. Gotta find my alcohol. It's in my other pocket. So I hope I brought my alcohol. Yeah, there it is. I don't hear nothing. I'm gonna head on into the woods. Could be either further back in the woods, so stay tuned, folks. Jody is trying his hand at turkey hunting on a Friday by himself. Big Al's having to work, Jerod's having to work, but me and Big Al will be out tomorrow. So stay tuned, we'll see what happens.
this way. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna listen to everybody's advice and just be quiet. Not do any more calls. Maybe wait a half hour and see something. See if he shows up. It's about 15 to 7 when I heard him. So let's just see what happens. Maybe he'll come on in. Maybe he's looking for a hen. The only problem is I got the decoy set up over there. And he's coming from back this way. So we'll just have to wait and see. Stay tuned. It's been about 30 minutes. I just put out another call. That bird is still over that way. The way I got the camera pointed. I moved the decoy from my right side to my left side. She's just over the edge there. I don't know if I can, I don't think I can zoom in where she's at. She's right in there. That's where I got her, right behind that clump of green. I believe I'm in the right spot, yeah. She's right in there on the edge, so if it's on the other hillside, he should be able to see it. So we're just going to have to wait and see. He keeps gobbling every now and then, and I've been quiet until just now when I called. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. There's some real hens coming. Down in the holler. Maybe she's got a gobbler hanging with her. Well, it's 8 o'clock. And I've had one bird over that way that has been coming and going, coming and going. And he'll gobble every now and then. So I put out a few little purrs, clucks, some yelps, trying to entice him to come in this way. I believe he's still over there. Now, he might be with a hen. I thought I heard a hen, but I'm not 100% sure. So, didn't get anything to answer the owl call when I got in here. Then I heard him without even calling later. I just got set up, had my decoy sitting over there, and I heard him gobble from a distance. I worked him, sounded like he was getting a little closer. So I moved the decoy over there. He sounded like he's getting a little closer. This might be one of those birds where I needed to close the distance. I may need to pick everything up and move over closer towards him. But I don't like moving once I've gotten set up, unless I absolutely have to. And like I said, sometimes he sounds like he's coming this way, but then I'll hear him again. So I've been trying to be sparse with the calling. If he gobbles 2 or 3 times and I don't call, then I'll wait maybe 10 minutes and I'll throw out a few purrs and clucks. So one of them smart birds, I guess you'd say. So we'll just have to wait it out. Okay, I'm excited. I caught my first turkey after 30 years of turkey hunting. I've finally got him. He's right here. There he is. I hadn't even looked to see how long a beard, how long a spurs he is, but I got him. Oh, praise you, Jesus. Oh, I have been so hard trying to get one of these. I wish Jerod and Big Al could have been with me. I'm out here hunting on Friday, May the 13th by myself. Excuse me. All these years, and then bringing Jerod and getting him going into turkey hunting, calling a bird into him once, and of course that's a long story. It was when he was younger. It was a hen with a beard, but he didn't know any better. He didn't know he couldn't shoot it. But I've been working this bird. I heard him, oh God, it was 7:30, and it is now 8:45. I'm gonna say I got him about 8:35, 8:40. But been working him, heard him. You know, I'm not the best turkey caller, and I'm not the best turkey hunter. I just come in here and find a place. But he was over back way up in another holler, and I heard him, and I just left him alone. And then he'd get closer, and he'd get closer. And then a little bit ago, he was down in this hollow. I don't know if I can point. He was down in this hollow. And I'd hear a couple putts. I thought it was there was a hen with him. And I kept hearing him, and he sounded like he'd get close. And then he'd get farther away. And then it just shut up. So just about 8:30, I was sitting there and I was calling. Purr, purr, put, 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 put. And didn't hear nothing, so I shut up. So I just sat here and wait. Decoy's setting. I don't know if you can see the decoy or not. And this may not be the best video of all the moving and the shaking I'm doing. But that decoy is setting. Let me find a tree. Yeah, she's right there. Okay. And what was going on? I heard something over the hill there. I don't know exactly where or whatever, but you can see here, I was sitting right here, had the blind, had the camera sitting over there, and I didn't even have the camera on. I just turned it off because I'd been recording for like 15 minutes. But right up there where that stump is, or a fallen tree, that's where it was at when I shot. And of course it went down over the hill flopping. But when I shot that one, there was two more right out here, and they took off flying down the hollow. Unless that happened to be hens. I don't know for sure. I just know I have a turkey. I have a turkey, and I'm so excited. Here he is. Okay, he's still flopping a little bit. And he tried to get away. He couldn't go nowhere, so I got him down. But you can see he kind of flopped over here. I lost a couple of his tail feathers, which aggravates me. He had a pretty fan. But right there he is. He's still flopping a little bit, but I got him. He's done for. But he's got about 1 inch spurs. I don't know how long the beard is. When I get back to the truck, I'll do a more intense video on how long his beard is, and for sure how long his spurs are. But I hate those two tail feathers fell out. Oh gosh. But again, oh, praise the good Lord. I have a bird after 30 years. I think it's 30 years, might have been more. But I finally got me a bird. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, thank you. So I'm going to get things packed up here a little bit, get that bird in my backpack or in my vest, flip out the blaze orange, and head to the truck. So thank you for watching J&J True Outdoor Adventures. I wish I could have got this on video, but like I said, 14 or 15 minutes, nothing was going on. My battery was getting low, so I turned the camera off, and then it happened. And that's the way it goes when you're self-videoing. That's the way it always goes. You turn that camera off and then the action happens. You ain't got time to get the camera turned on, and where he was at, I'd had to move the camera. So, sorry folks, but Juddy's got a bird. So, stay tuned for more J&J True Outdoor Adventures. I'll probably be back out here tomorrow. I gotta get this bird tagged in. Me and Big Al's supposed to come. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Oh, Jerod, I got him. I got my first gobbler. Let me show you. Hold on. There he is, buddy. There he is. I got him. Oh, I wish you was here. Oh, gosh. I was sitting right here. This is that log that we go over with the four-wheelers. And I go down to my tree stand. And I had to shoot through this pine, but he was, see that black stump up there in the center of the screen? That's where he was at, and I got him. Had to go down over the hill to get him. He was a flopping, but I got him. Okay, fellas, I got my turkey. After 30 years of hunting, I finally can say I killed a bird. Look at that. Now, I did lose a couple tail feathers. I had to wrestle him down, but I still got him. But looks like he has about an inch spur, but oh, I'm so glad. I finally, after so many years, I have finally gotten me a turkey. Oh, I've waited so long. Jerod's killed one, Big Al's gotten two, and I finally scored today. About 8:35, it's May the 14th of 2021, and I finally scored a bird. Oh, I'm so tickled. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you, Jesus. And thank you for watching J&J True Outdoor Adventures. We appreciate everyone. We'll see you in the woods. Yep, some of the things you got to do when you get one checked in, or get one taken, is you got to go to the DNR website. What is that? West Virginia Hunt, I think is what it is. That's the wrong place to go. There we go, the ELS. It used to be you could log in with your Social Security number, but apparently that's all changed. Sorry about that, folks. My camera kind of tilted on me because I don't have it in a tripod. But let's see here. They're supposed to send me an email, but I don't know which email account that went to. Hey, you there?
I'm here, buddy.
Guess what I did?
That's just why I'm calling you. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
I am thrilled, man.
But you talk about somebody being thrilled now, it's almost being an hour and I'm still sitting here.
Buddy, that's awesome. How big's his beard and spurs?
Well, it's spurs. I haven't even got that far yet. I tell you what, now this is embarrassing, Newman. I shot him, and I seen him go down, and I seen 2 more take off. Okay, and I just seen them take off. I get my composure, get another round locked in, and I hear something going over the hill because he just come up the hill. And that head was just as red as just blood. And when I got up there where I'd shot, I seen him. He was flopping down the hill, and I went down the holler to get him. Well, not a good shot because I had to stomp his head. Well, I thought he was done for. I stood there, stomped all my weight on him and everything. I picked him up, walked back up here. I'm doing a video to Jerod saying, look what your daddy just got. And I sat there and said, and I showed him everything. Then I grabbed my video camera so I could do my video for, my YouTube. And I'm sitting there talking about it, and of course I start tearing. And then I said, I'll turn the camera around and show it to you. When I turned the camera around, I didn't aim it down at him yet. I just happened to look down. His head's up, he's looking around. And I said, oh, no, you don't. I dropped the camera, and I grabbed him, and he started trying to get away from me, and I went probably about 8 feet dragging him. And I finally grabbed him by the neck, and I whipped out the old lock blade, and I just slit his throat. And then, he flopped and kicked and flopped and kicked, but 2 of his tail feathers came out, and that made me mad, but I've got them. Because I'm going to do the fan thing like I did for Jerod. But, if I take my finger, my middle finger to the first joint, I think it's about 1 inch. Okay. They're 3/4 to 1 inch long. And then his beard, if you go from his neck, oh God, his beard's 1 foot long. Big and thick. Yeah? Yeah.
Well, tell me the story, man. What happened?
Well, I decided to take off work today. And because yesterday was such a beautiful day, and I said, my God, I bet the birds are sounding like crazy. So I told my boss, I was on the phone with him yesterday evening. He said, I'm taking off tomorrow. And I said, well, if you're taking off, I'm taking off. I said, but I'm going in the woods. So this morning I got up at 4:30, left the house at 15 after, stopped at Sheets, picked up me a croissant, headed over here, and I owl hooted as soon as I started coming out. Didn't hear nothing. Nothing. I come out this ridge that me and Jerod always hunt on. This is where our bow stands are. And I come out here and I used the owl hooter, still didn't hear nothing. I said, well, I'm not going to set where me and Jerod set the past 2 Saturdays. I said, I'm going to set and put this decoy just over the hill from me to my right, which is towards my tree stand. And I got out there and I started calling with pot call. Well, to my left, I know a good 150 yards or so, I heard gobble, 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 gobble. And I said, okay, he's on the other side of that knoll somewhere. So I just shut up. I said, okay, let's see what happens. Well, that was about 7, maybe 10 till 7. At 7:30, I hear him, gobble, 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 gobble. I hadn't put out another call. And he sounded like he was a little closer. So I just done a few purrs, a few clucks. Then I shut up. Taking your advice. Less is more. So I shut up and I waited and about 8 o'clock I heard him. Now the thing is, it was only him. But then I heard some pit, 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 and I thought, there's a hen with him. And I before he got in the holler though, I picked up the decoy and put it on my left side to where if he was in the holler he could see it. And it was probably about 35 yards from me, the decoy. So I sat there and I just waited and waited. And the next thing I know, I hear, go, 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 go. And I said, okay, he's a little closer. Well, then, I don't know, about a half hour goes by. I said, what in the world? So I just, hadn't heard him no more. Or nothing. So I went, put, 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 put. And then I didn't hear nothing, but I heard something in the leaves. And I looked straight ahead of me. I didn't see nothing towards the decoy. It had been to my left. But then I turned a hard left and looked up the hill from where I come down. And there he stood, and I'm going to swear it's a good 35 yards to where he was at.
Yeah.
And luckily I had a little young, I guess it's a hemlock, right beside me. I mean, it ain't 4 feet tall. And it's got, you know, it's got greenery all over it. So I had to lay the barrel of the shotgun in that hemlock. And I seen him, and that head perked up, and I squeezed the shot, and I seen him fall. And when he fell, I seen the other two. They wasn't maybe 10 feet from the decoy, fly and go down the hollow. And then I sat there, and I worked another round in the chamber, and I started up there to where I seen him fall down. And then I didn't see him. I said, where in the world? And I heard the flopping in the leaves going down the hill. And then I seen him, and I said, okay, you ain't getting up going nowhere. And I noticed, you know, his head, he looked like he was still pretty much alive. So I just run up on him, and I stomped his head real good. And I just sat there and put all my weight on it and, you know, worked my heel into his neck, trying to hopefully break it.
Right.
And then he quit struggling or anything. Well, I picked him up by the feet, and I brought him up the hill up here. I set him down here by the log. And like I said, I sent Jerod video and everything, sent him a picture of the video of the turkey, and he was just laying there. Then I grabbed the video camera and started videoing and talking about it. And when I said, I'm going to show you the bird, I happened to look down. It's just like he's roosted on the ground, or nested on the ground, had his head up looking around.
Yeah.
And I said, oh crap, no you're not.
Dude, hey, buddy, I am thrilled for you.
Oh, you talking about somebody's thrilled. I mean 30 years, or 30 years plus, me trying to kill a turkey.
Yeah.
But today was the day.
I told you it was going to happen this year. I just knew it was. You and him are focused harder on turkey hunting, and I told him. I said, it's going to happen this year. I just believe that.
And I did it without a run and gun game call hat.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. Bro, listen, I'm thrilled and just happy we was along for the ride.
Yeah.
I got you, Pat. I was going to get it to you. I was going to get it to you, pal.
Well, no rush. I plan to be back out here tomorrow with Alvin.
I'm out right now, and I'm hoping that I had him gobble one earlier, but I ain't heard nothing for a little bit. I'm hoping it pays off here in a little bit.
Where are you at, on the club?
I'm down here at the house up above the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. Did you use any of our calls this morning?
Oh, this one comes to the green-eyed monster.
Good, okay.
Yeah, that's what, because when I used the pot call when I first heard him, and he was way off, and I used it 3 or 4 times, and then I said, okay, when I heard him getting closer, pot call went to the ground, and I stuck the green-eyed monster in. And when I was chasing him, the green-eyed monster was still sticking out of my mouth. I'll try to do that. I got to do it with my GoPro, but I'll try that.
That's fine. I just, listen.
Well, folks, I don't know if you heard that or not, but I was on the phone with Newman Brown. I'm sorry about that. He was calling and congratulating me. I used, and I'm sorry, I can't get this camera right. I was using his green-eyed monster. So he wanted me to make sure I got a picture of me with that turkey with that green-eyed monster. So I'm going to get that done, but I'm still trying to get it checked in. So I'm going to shut this video off. There'll be more to follow. Okay, everyone. This is going to sound crazy. It's after 10. I've already got the bird checked in. I've already gutted the bird. Got it in the backpack. Got the blaze orange out everywhere. So I'm headed back to the truck. And thought I'd give a little video on my way out. I want to thank the good Lord above for giving me this opportunity to hunt. I want to thank my son Jerod, Big Al, my brother-in-law, really my brother, for sticking with me all these years hunting and doing this J&J True Outdoor Adventures videos. And you know, I want to thank my wife for putting up with me, always wanting to go hunting. And, you know, it takes a lot of understanding, you know, from a woman to understand a man's passion for hunting. But I'm headed back to the truck. This bird's heavy. Not to have any bigger spurs. I think I got a tape measure in the truck. So, okay, I'm back to the truck now. There's that turkey. There's that beard. I mean, I don't know if I can get it where you can see how long it is. And then his spurs, I'm saying about an inch long. They might be ½ inch, I don't know. But he's a heavy old bird. I'll show you here in a minute. Especially carrying him on the backpack. The only thing I hate is 2 of his tail feathers come out. I grabbed them both, but undoubtedly I lost one of them on the way to the truck. I still have one of them. But I'm going to do a tail fan like I did for Jerod. I love the color. I don't know if you can see that, but look at the reds in that bird. And folks, you're just going to have to forgive me. I mean, it's my first bird. And I'm just astonished at it. The beard's nice and full. Boy, and that head of his, it was as red as it could be. So let me get this camera situated around and I'll hold him up for you. Okay, folks, well, here he is. As big, as high up as I can get him. And like I said, his tail feathers, 2 of them come out, but I've got 1 of them. And I'm just so tickled to death to have this bird. I mean, you look how long that beard is. Oh, like I said, it's been 30 years in the making. But I just want to say I appreciate all of you, all the viewers who have supported us through the years, watching our videos and everything. I know I say it a lot, but it's the truth. You guys have just been phenomenal, staying with us, commenting on our videos, and you don't know how good that makes us feel that people are interested in our videos. So I know I got a text message from Big Al. I sent him pictures of the spurs and the beard and everything, and I thought I had a tape measure in the truck. I got everything but a tape measure, but I'll measure it when I get home. But that's it for today's hunt. Oh, I'm so blessed. Thank you, dear Jesus. I have hunted and hunted and hunted, had them close, and then never could seal the deal. And then, of course, you've seen opening day of this turkey season. I missed one. And then that following Saturday, I think it was the following Saturday. I can't remember. But Jerod was coming in. He was kind of coming late, and I'd heard those birds that morning on the roost. And they went around the knoll. He was coming by the knoll. He got a shot at one, missed. It flew over my head. I shot at it. I missed. I didn't know if it was going to happen or not. And of course, I'm coming back out tomorrow with Big Al. Hopefully he'll get one. Maybe I'll get a second one. I don't know. The 2 birds that was with him, we're pretty sure were Jake's. I was talking to Newman Brown with Running Gun Game Calls, because I used, and this is my own plastic container, but I used the green-eyed monster, and that's what he come into finally. I started out with a pot call. You've all seen the video, and I heard him way off, and then I thought he was coming in with some hens or with a hen, because I heard some clucking, and I thought it was a hen. And next thing I knew, when I seen him, he was up here to my left. I had to swing around to shoot. Got him, and when I did, I heard the wings flapping, and I looked where my decoy was at, and there goes 2 flying down the holler. So I believe, if you remember that video where Jerod missed that one, there was a gobbler. He was doing all the puffing out and strutting and everything, and there was 2 jakes with him. And They never made a sound when Jerod seen them, just that gobbler, the big boss. And I think that might have been these three right here. I don't know. I can't say for sure, but it was just so exciting. You know, like I said, I tried to call him in, and he seemed like he was going away, and then it seemed like he was coming back. And you've heard the whole story, I think. I believe I got it all. I was so excited. I'm still so excited. But I'm going to end the video. Appreciate everybody. Thank you for watching our channel, watching our videos, commenting to us. Like I said, I got the video out right now. It says when we reach 3,000 subscribers. And I know if you go to my channel right now, it says 3K. But when I go to my studio, it's 2,998. Now, it might be 3,000 now, but YouTube rounds up when you get up past 2,995. When you get that 2,996, they round it up to 3K. So I'm going by what's on my YouTube studio as the subscribers. And when we reach that 3,000 or a little over, I'll do a video announcing the contest and what you got to do in that video. And then we'll do a live stream probably a week after that video comes out to announce who the winner is. And like I said, the winner needs to be a subscriber. Everybody can comment, whatever, but I would I want the subscribers to benefit from this giveaway. So we're still going to try to work out that detail. But stay tuned for more J&J True Outdoors, and as we like to say, we'll see you in the woods. Thanks for watching.
Hey everybody, Big Al here. It is almost noon, 11:50 actually, and I have to work today. But I got a little video from Juddy. Jerod got one too, and our big boy scored today. Juddy finally scored on his first gobbler. Yeah, way to go, Juddy. So I'm on my way down to his house now. He texted me a while ago saying he was on his way out of the woods, so he was going to get him and my sister something to eat, and then I'm going to meet down there in a few minutes. But anyway, just want to let you know what was up and what was going on. And yeah, he snuck out on us this morning. Didn't let us know he was going, so good job to him. Congratulations to him. We're proud of him. Excuse me. Way to go, brother. Good job. Love you. And but I'm heading down there now. Like I said, I got to work this evening. Jerod's at work. And well, I don't know how it's going to go for tomorrow, because Jerod has got to work tomorrow. Juddy killed one, and me, I'm in the middle. If they want to go, I'll go. If not, man, hey, we got next weekend. So hang on, and we'll be back with you here shortly. Okay, everybody, we are pulling into his driveway. I don't know if he'll be outside or not. Let's see if we can see old Gobbler out here. No, I guess we can. But we'll get back with you. All right, folks, looky there. Oh man, he does, don't he?
Yeah, I mean, you look at the orange in here, and then when you look at his wings.
Oh yeah.
The orange in his wings.
Oh, definitely. Man, that's a nice bird. Look at that, folks. First gobbler.
First gobbler. And I'm still going to get a tape measure so I can measure the spurs.
One of them spurs, yeah.
And his beard, you know, I've held that in my arm.
So about 13?
Look at the green.
Oh my God.
That's got to be the reflection. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a reflection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Old Tom.
Sure did. Nice job, nice job.
Thank you, thank you. I didn't jump and shake like you did whenever you got that turkey whenever you was bow hunting.
Right.
I slid him open, reached up in there, got everything out, and I got a sandwich bag I got to take in the house. Brenda said, get his liver and his gizzard and his heart, so I've got all that in the bag.
Nice.
But, yeah, I am tickled to death.
Yep.
Probably 30-some years.
Right.
And now I finally got one.
Nice. Awesome job.
I'm going to go get the tape measure, and we'll measure his beard and measure his spurs.
All right.
There he is.
All right.
I thought you chopped his head off.
No.
No. I shot his head.
10 inches.
Nice.
Tape measure.
10 inches.
10 inches.
Spurs. One inch.
Man,
Yeah, 1 inch.
nice. That's a nice bird. Nice bird.
Clean off my wife's tape measure.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay,
Where's his beard?
this is it.
That's his beard right there.
Where's the red part that goes under?
Well, he's dead now. His whole head was red earlier.
Mhm.
The red thing that goes right here.
That's it right there.
No, because he's dead.
He's dead.
Well, blood.
Yeah, it's his blood flow goes in there. Yeah, but he's gonna say, He don't taste awful good. There he hangs. Yeah, those are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Back there where I got it,
Uh-huh.
there's feathers everywhere.
I'm sure. Man, that's a nice bird, man. Nice one.
I appreciate it. I'm so glad I finally got it.
Exactly.
So that's two of West Virginia big games. The only other one left is a pair.
Bear.
That's what you said.
Exactly. Alright folks, well I'm going to end this right here so you got to see his nice thunder chicken he got today. Nice bird. Stay tuned, J&J Tree Outdoor Adventures, folks.